Hello. Hello, welcome. Welcome back to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today. It's a perfect 72 degrees out. It's a nice... it's a nice breeze going on. Anyway, there was... YouTube keeps trying to get me to use their new streaming system. Their new streaming backend. They've got a new streaming backend that they want me to use. And every time I've tried to use it, it just hasn't really worked out. I tried to use it tonight. And I set up the new stream on their streaming backend. And, I set up the new streaming backend, and it just started streaming like the last 10 seconds of the previous stream. Just all on its own. All on its own. Suddenly I'm like, I don't even have my, my streaming software open. I'm just setting up the title and stuff. And it's like, your stream is live. It's like, my stream is live, huh? I wonder how that has happened. And I went and looked at it, and sure enough, it was like the end of yesterday's stream or whatever. So if you got a notification for that, that's what was going on. I've gone ahead and I'm using their old backend again. I keep trying the new one. It doesn't work. It doesn't work a lot. It doesn't work a whole lot. Anyway, James, thank you for the $2. I appreciate the support. And the rude word you've put in the super chat. The rude, unthinkable word. But thank you, James. Thank you so much, James. Today we're playing Contra, Legacy of War on the Sega Saturn. This one was sent in. I don't even know who sent this game in. It came... Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story about this game. And who sent it in, because I have no idea. I have no idea who it was. If you're out there, if you're watching, if you sent me Contra Legacy of War on the Sega Saturn, thank you so much. Ernesto, thank you for the 20 Argentine pesos. And another rude word, I can't believe it. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, everyone. Let me tell you a story. I went to the P.O. box. I went to the post office box. The one I've got listed in the description. I went to my P.O. box, and I opened it up, and there was a couple of packages in there. There was 2 packages. I got one package, which was, Rhythm Heaven Fever, which I believe Justin sent in. I think Justin sent that one in. I also got Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine, also by Justin. So thank you for those 2 games. I appreciate it. I've gotten both of them now. Both of them arrived. Oh, James, thank you for the $2. And another rude word, I can't believe it. What's going on in these super chats today? Unbelievable. Doc Taboki, thank you for the $2. Welcome back, lovable, sexy horseman. Love you and everyone. Love you too, Doc Taboki. I love you as well. Thank you. Anyway, as I was at the P.O. box and got those 2 beautiful games from Justin. Thank you so much. I'll be playing those later on. I got a slip. There was a slip in my P.O. box, and it said, "You received a package that's too big for this P.O. box. Please see a regular postal employee to get this package." So I went to the regular postal employee, and I said, "Hello, I have a package waiting for me." And the regular postal employee took my slip and went into the back and came back with a really big package. It was pretty large. That was much larger than I was expecting. I've gotten a couple of these slips, and usually they go back and my P.O. box is pretty small, so if it's bigger than like a DVD package or something, usually I have to get one of the slips and talk to a postal employee. But this was a pretty big box. I'd say a very large box. Picture a large box in your head. It was that big. It was that huge. Anyway, I brought the huge box home, and I opened it up, and wouldn't you know it, the huge box inside contained a large number of original Xbox and PlayStation 2 games, as well as a handful of Sega Saturn games, and an entire Sega Saturn. A whole Sega Saturn. There was a Sega Saturn, a controller, all the cables, various cables, some additional cables, some power cables that I imagine was put in there as extension cables or whatever. But yeah, someone sent me a whole Sega Saturn. If you're out there, thank you so much. There was also a lovely letter that came with it, which I won't read on stream. But it's signed a friend. So I don't know who sent it. The box itself didn't have a return address or name, as far as I could tell. So I have no idea who it is who has blessed me with an entire Sega Saturn, as well as a bunch of games and stuff. But this is one of the ones that was sent with it. Contra: Legacy of War. The letter specifically mentioned this game, so I thought this is the one I should play tonight. Anyway, thank you. I appreciate it. I got an anonymous Sega Saturn in the mail, which is I think the best thing that's been mailed to me, as far as I can remember. I don't think anyone else has ever mailed me an entire Sega Saturn, the greatest console in the world. Brad, thank you for the $1.99. Nay, the horse be with you, Jason. Always. Thank you. Nay, the horse be with you as well, Brad. That's pretty good. Nay, the horse be with you. I haven't heard that before. If that's something you came up with, A++. If you didn't come up with it, thank you for introducing me to Nay, the horse be with you. Love horse jokes. 111 Yagras, thank you for the 100 rubles. Completely random question. Who's your favorite python? Not a snake one, but a Monty one. Who's my favorite Monty Python? What's the name? Not the... I think Terry Jones. Is that his name? Terry Jones. Yes, I think his name is Terry Jones. It's the Terry that's not the... It's not the guy who did the animations. There was two Terrys. There was two Terrys. The other Terry. Not the animation Terry. So that's the one. God, look at this ship. Gilliam? I think Terry Gilliam's the director. I think it's Terry Jones, the one I'm thinking. Yeah, Terry Jones. Terry Jones. Part of the letter. I guess I shouldn't read it. I don't know if any of this letter this completely anonymous person wanted me to read. But the person had mentioned that they booted up their Saturn and looked at the stars to see if they could feel as enchanted as I did, and they didn't. Which, I like the idea that this person, before they sent me the Sega Saturn, they loaded it up one last time, looked at the stars, didn't feel a sense of wonder, and decided to pass it along to someone who would. It's a very romantic thought. I appreciate it a lot. God, a whole entire Sega Saturn. Unbelievable. Anyway, I've written thank you, friend, because that's how they signed it. It didn't spark joy. Got Marie Kondoed. If anyone else has a Sega Saturn that doesn't spark joy from them, I You could always send it to me. Although, God, they paid a lot of postage to mail me that stuff. I felt pretty bad about the postage cost. I appreciate it greatly, though. It's like the Polar Express with a sleigh bell, except this is for the Sega Saturn. I guess it could be that. Konami! Appaloosa Interactive. Wow, a lot of companies here. I can't believe companies have made this game. Oh no. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Contra, Legacy of War. I'm not super familiar with the Contra series. The back of the box shows some robots and and such. I know there's like... I know there's a Super Nintendo Contra. I know there's some earlier Contra games. It's a cool looking C. It's a pretty cool C. This is a weird way to tell how loud the sound effects are. Oh yeah, there's a 3D mode here too. If you've got 3D glasses at home, we could play a little bit in 3D at some point, just in case. Just in case you have three-dimensional glasses, red, blue. I don't have any on me, so I can't play this in 3D, which is too bad. Controls, here we go. Weapon select. Sure. There's 4 different types. X doesn't do anything. Strafe. A is lie down. C is jump. B is shoot. I guess this makes a kind of sense. Z is bomb. Got it. Contra's a tough game series. Do you have cheat codes ready? I don't. I could load this up with the action replay and cheat. Please do 3D. I have my glasses right here. We'll definitely absolutely do at least one round in 3D before the night is through. Alright, let's try one player game. Wow, look at Ray. No, get out of here, Ray. Wow, look at this robot. CD288. Oh, it's Bubba. Get out of here, Bubba, the alien. Who is this? Trisha? Bubba. CD. Twit. Man, this is gonna take a long time scrolling through these. Jason, could you try the Contra code? Up, up, down, down, left, right, start. I could try that. I don't know what that's gonna do. Let's go with Trisha. We'll try it as we're in the game. Up, up, down, down, left, right, start. Oh, here I am. Alright. Up, up, down, down. Oh no, that's just gonna quit. Up, up, down, down, left, right, start. Oh, that didn't do anything. Maybe I need to do it on the title screen. Got him. Got him. How do I shoot those things? Do I just not shoot those things? Oh, I can jump. Yes. Oh. Oh, got him. Got him. Is that a power-up? Oh, I can't go back. We're on Mario 1 rules here. You can't go back where you've come from. Oh my goodness. Hey Jason, a lot's happened to me recently. Came out to my mom. She freaked out, but I'm working through things, and the Valley friends have really helped. I love you all. Well, I'm glad the Valley community has helped you through that. Congratulations on coming out to your mom. I know, I don't know, just of what I've heard from your family, from your mom in particular, like, I know that was probably really difficult. So, good job. Good job doing that. And I'm glad that you've been able to find support through Valley people. Man, I just keep getting shot. I don't know where my health is. I don't know how much health juice I have left. Usually there's like a juice bar or something. Oh, God. Oh, no, I'm just dead. Okay. Continue. Oh, it's not just gonna drop me back in, huh? It's not gonna drop. It's gonna put me at the beginning. All right. Yeah, we might need to do some cheat codes. It's hard to aim. I'm gonna have to get used to this like 8-direction 3D aiming. It works a lot better. It works a lot better in 2D. But I appreciate what they've done here. I appreciate them trying to emulate like an old school Contra feel in 3D. You don't have a health bar in this game, you take one hit and you die. Well, I've taken so many hits. What are you talking about? I've taken like 5 hits already. I just go like, ah! 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 Oh, I've got, okay, 2. I've got 2 hits left. Okay, I see. There's a number. There's a number of hits that I can take. Well, I've got 1 hit left. I've got 0 hits left. Definitely gonna have to use some cheats. Do I want to continue? No, let's go back to the beginning. Let's see if the Konami code will do anything. Up, up, down, down, left, right, start. No. No, it didn't do anything here. Up, up, down, down, left, right, start. No. Let's see. Konami code Contra Legacy of War. Enter the following... Okay, so there's title screen stuff. I don't know if the Konami code... R2, L2... Seems like that's PS1. Saturn. Codes. When at the title screen... Enter these passwords. Okay, here we go. Y down, up, LR, LR. Y down, up, LR, RL. Okay, that worked. I have infinite continues now. That's cool. That's not really going to help me, though, because when you die, you have to go all the way back to the beginning. Stage select, secret game, FMVs, weapon select. Oh no. No. Stop. Don't load demo. No, stop. Go back. Get out of here. Don't load the demo. I guess we'll just have to deal with infinite continues as the best we can do. Maybe use the action replay. Yeah, let's see what Contra Legacy of War action replay codes there are. Contra Legacy of War action replay. Saturn. Here we go. Contra Legacy of War. Player 1 is immune to all bullets. That sounds good. Let's make us immune to all bullets. Alright, before that, we'll try with infinite continues with 3D mode. So if you've got 3D glasses at home... If you've got 3D glasses at home, get ready. Get ready, because we're about to go into 3D. We're gonna play this big alien here for 3D mode. Put your 3D glasses on. Oh, geez, Louis. This is not gonna work at all. Okay, so sorry. Apparently to render in 3D, it's doing some interlacing stuff that absolutely will not work on stream. It's a nightmare for me to see in person. It's a lot less flashy for you, but it's all going to be in red. I'm sorry that this is not going to work. I'd need to stream at 60 frames a second, apparently, for this to work. Alright, well, we'll come back to this. We'll come back to 3D mode in Contra if I ever end up... streaming at 60 frames a second. Alright, we're just gonna load this up with the action replay. One moment. One moment. Hey, I'm back. Action replay time. We're gonna get through some of this Contra Legacy of War. Select cheats. Let's hope it's got it already programmed in. Oh, good. It doesn't. All right, we'll have to enter them ourselves. New game. What a Contra. We don't have to type the entire thing. I think that'll be good enough. Contra. Master code. Here's the master code. Let's see. F6. Yes, that's correct. F6000914 C305. Great. Perfect. That's it. All right. Second part of the master code. B600280000. Right. This is, I guess, the master code. Excellent. All right. Cool. Save changes. New code. Description. Let's see. Player 1 immune to all bullets. Immune. Space. P1. Let's enter the code now. Player 1 immune to all bullets. 1 6 0. Alright, text is real small. 68A. 68A. Alright, I gotta find it again. I lost my place. 8C. 8C. Excellent. It's all going well. 0066. 0066. Perfect. Yeah, that should be it. That should be it. You know what? It says... There's another code that says unlimited lives. And there's another one that says unlimited continues. So I think... Let's do a new code. I think I'm going to do the unlimited lives. Because it's fine if we can get hit. If the getting hit doesn't matter. Unlimited. P1. I'm putting this in just in case I play this again with Scuffy at some point. Or someone. I need to make sure that I understand. Future me understands that these codes will not protect the both of us. Alright, here we go. 1 6 0 9. Alright, all's going good so far. D-E-D. D-E-D. C. 000. 9. Perfect. Alright, that sounds good. Exit and save. Save. Great. Sounds good. Alright, unlimited lives. Let's hope this works. All weapons code. No, we'll give ourselves a little bit of a challenge. We'll still have to collect some good weapons and stuff. Start the game with the selected cheats. Konami. Just unlimited lives. Yeah, there's a separate code for unlimited continues. So what I'm hoping is that number for how many times we can get hit is now infinite, which means we can get hit an infinite number of times. I'm hoping I'm hoping that that's what that means. Please select memory for saving. System memory. One player game. Options. I know we're invincible, but still, easy mode. One player game. Alright, let's go with Trisha again. Alright, let's see how this works. Let's have someone shoot me. Okay. Okay, we still have 9 lives, so perfect. We have infinite cat lives now. It's impossible for us to fail now. Ernesto, thank you for the 50 Argentine pesos. I was away from the keyboard for a few minutes. I hope you weren't cheating while I was not watching, or I'd have to call the gamer police. Don't worry, Ernesto. I would never cheat. Ever, ever, ever. It's another interesting thing here. Because this game is running at 60 frames a second, but I'm streaming at 30 frames a second. When you get hit, it does this interlacing thing to make your character semi-transparent appearing. But if you're watching in 30 frames a second, as all of you are, it just seems like my character just kind of becomes a ghost for a second and disappears off the screen. Half the time. The other half of the time, they stay around completely, as if they didn't get hit at all. Oh, goodness. Robert, thank you for the $2. Hey, Jason, what's your favorite 90s thing? Oh, boy. I mean, the Sega Saturn. There you go. Sega Saturn was 90s. The movie The Craft. That's another favorite 90s thing. Those little lizard beanbags. That's another favorite 90s thing, those little lizard beanbags. Those are pretty good. Oh, goodness. I thought it was going to be harder to get around that wall, but it wasn't. Virtual Boy? Oh yeah, the Virtual Boy. Clueless, the movie. That was pretty good. Pretty good 90s thing. Trying to think of some other 90s stuff. Wow, this one takes a lot of bullets. Pogs? Oh yeah, Pogs. Oh, I did love Pogs. I still have all of my Pogs. I still have 100% of my Pogs. I was really good at playing Pogs. It was a game you played. You each bet one of your Pogs, then used a slammer to try to flip them. If you flipped them, you got to keep both Pogs. I would scam my friends out a lot of their Pogs. I ended up with a lot of Pogs. Oh my god, look at this thing. Look at that skull. Oh, goodness gracious. Man, I don't know how... There's no way I could play this game. Oh, I have different weapons. Oh my god, I've got a laser. There's no way I'd be able to play this game without cheats. As if Contra is not difficult enough. Bring it to the third dimension. It's just impossible. Oh, jeez. Hello. Ah! probably switch weapons. This one's not doing super well. Oh, this one's doing really well. Look at this. Oh my god, this is exactly the right weapon. Oh, and it's heat-seeking, too. Oh my god, this weapon's super good. Wow. We did it. Am I supposed to... Oh, okay, okay. Oh, we did it! We beat the level. Save the current stage? Yeah, sure. Sick. I guess Contra is not very funny. What's our name for here? I just realized that. Why does it have just 420 here? Why is just 420 hanging out there? The numbers. What? Incredible. The 90s. 420 blaze it, baby. Oh, it's Y and Z? I thought it was just 420. Okay. Oh, I'm playing. Okay. I've got my laser sword. It's like I have an extremely long lightsaber. I'm just... unbelievably long lightsaber. Got him. Ernesto, thank you for the 20 Argentine pesos. Because 420's the weeb number. Ooh woo. 420 waifu. Wife it. 420 wife it. 420 wife it, baby. This is a very silly weapon. I'm definitely glad that I can't get hit. Because I'm getting hit like every 2 seconds. And god, if I only had like five hits before I died, each level would be about 30 seconds. I guess I move pretty quick. I should be able to dodge stuff. I'm not doing a great job at it. Is that your character screaming? It is. It is indeed my character screaming. It's every time I get hit. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Oh no, I haven't gotcha completely yet. Dang it. Gotcha, gotcha completely. Completely gone. Ah! I like this game. I don't think it's I don't know. It feels pretty cumbersome, and I think I'd be liking it a lot less right now if I wasn't also cheating. If I wasn't 100% cheating my way through it. I feel like it would be pretty frustrating, but like, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good as a, like, it's doing a good job with the Saturn hardware. It runs smooth. I think the perspective that they have you in is the right choice for what 32-bit hardware is able to do. There's definitely some 3D games from this era where it feels like they've completely failed at translating something into 3D. And I don't think this plays as well as, like, the 2D Contra. But it still plays pretty good. Certainly better than a lot of other 3D adaptations of the time. Gotta stop just running into people. Every time you hear a scream, that's a failure of mine. I'm enjoying that it's clearly 2D sprites in a 3D environment. Yeah, there was a lot of that in this era, and I want them to bring that back. Imagine a game like Death Stranding, for instance. Can you imagine Death's... Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Okay, we're playing this now. Imagine Death Stranding, but like Norman Reedus' character is like a GIF. He's like an animated GIF on screen. Got him. Those power-ups are things I should shoot. It's hard to tell sometimes. Dang. I lost. Let's see what this one is. It's like Pac-Man with tanks. Aha! Ah! Haha! Gotcha! Oh no, that was a bomb. Darn. Yeah, this one's not as good. This game's not as good as the last one. Gotcha! Oh no! Got 2 tanks left. Coming for you, you son of a gun. I'm coming for you. Oh no. Ha ha ha! Oh no, I didn't have any bullets and I just ran into the person. I had no bullets. Dang it. I shouldn't have used all my bullets on nothing. I win! Stage 2. Where? Here I am. I still have no bullets. I guess you should kill me so I can go back. So I can go back to the regular game, please. Please destroy me. Destroy my tank body. Did it. Gotcha. They were very kind to wait. To wait while I was playing my game. Music stopped. I guess it's about to loop. I thought maybe a boss was coming up, but no, I think that... Oh! I know a boss... a boss is coming up! Oh my god, look at this big turtle. Look at this ridiculous turtle. Goodness gracious. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Ah. Ah. Just slamming its own head down. Oh goodness. That must hurt so bad. I'm so sorry, turtle. This is your life. Stop it. Oh my god, stop whapping me with your turtle head. Oh, it's going red now. So we're almost done fighting this turtle. Oh! Oh, we did it. The turtle's destroyed. Oh no! The turtle self-destructed. I was hoping I could walk into this turtle hole and become the turtle myself. Oh, jungle conflict cleared. Yeah, let's save the game. The 90s. Do you have to write this again? Alright. The 90s. Look at this robot. Got him. Got him. Got him. Bye, Jason. Good night, Debbie. Hope you have a great night. Ah! Got him. Oh yeah, I forgot I can do this. I don't know what this is good for. I can't move while I do this, but I can do this. Yeah. I love this little laser gun. I think this is my favorite weapon. Reminds me of like what the wizard could do and... Oh no! In Diablo. The main energy beam sort of thing. Gotcha. Hey. Oh, goodness gracious. Robert, thank you for the $2. Not gonna read that particular message. Appreciate the support, but let's probably read the rules for chat and such. Laser gun looks like a proton pack. What is the laser beam that the Ghostbusters shoot out? I'm sure because of how popular those movies were, that at some point all of that got worked out in canon or whatever. So what are those laser beams? Protons? They're just protons? Is that it? It's just protons? Positrons. Plasma. Getting a lot of answers here. Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go over here? No. Supposed to go this way? No. I guess I have to destroy this big fish. Positron collider. I see. What am I supposed to do here? Alright. Let me switch weapons. Get him. Got him. Excellent. Okay, now I can go this way. Alright. Hup. Hup. No. Activate. Let's go. Ha ha ha. We're out of here. Oh no. I know I've got to avoid stuff. Oh, goodness gracious. We're on our way. No. Oh. Oh my goodness, where am I supposed to be going? Oh. It's alive! All this junk formed together to create a super junk bot. It's throwing like brooms at me and stuff now. Destroyed. Get out of here, huge tire. It's a little confusing. Are we supposed to head towards that big sparkly dot? Oh, I think we were. Got him. Got him. More garbage cleaned up from the sea. Alright, is there any more junk I need to clean up? Son of a gun. Dang, it's a bomb there. Oh, there's another dot over here. There really is just a lot of garbage. What's your favorite movie, robot? You can pick one robot from a movie. Oh no. What are you doing? No. Start it back up. Start back up. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Is this... I guess this is just where I'm supposed to go. Okay. The Little Toaster. That's a pretty good one. I really like... oh my god. I really like Box. Remember Box from... from Logan's Run? Box. Remember Box? Fish, plankton, sea greens, protein from the sea. My birds! My birds! Look at this thing! Look at those bones! Look at those wiggly bones! Oh my goodness. I guess we did it. He's a good robot. An excellent robot. My birds! Save the current stage. Yes. In the 90s, does the lady from Weird Science count as a robot? I don't know. I have no idea. It's an excellent question, Melding. Does the lady from Weird Science count as a robot? Okay, well apparently we're fighting a big scorpion now. I watched THX 1138. I think that's what it is. I think that's the number. I might be getting the number part wrong. Do you know that movie, THX 1138? It might be a different number. But I watched that recently. And I hadn't realized that George Lucas had gone and George Lucas that movie too. So there was a bunch... It's like a 70s sci-fi film. But there's just a bunch of CG in it now. There's a bunch of terrible George Lucas style CG in THX 1138. It was really jarring. Because you're watching this 70s sci-fi movie with 70s sci-fi effects, but then you'll have like terrible CG thrown in. Like there was one shot of like a rat at one point in the movie where like someone looks down and there's a rat at their feet, and George Lucas decided to change it to a CG like alien like scorpion. And it looks really out of place. It looks really bad. The whole movie is full of junk like that now. Like, I think the directors should be able to recut their movies all they want. Should be able to fix up stuff all they want. I just think George Lucas does an especially bad job of it. What is this? What? Why is it so squishy sounding? Jason, have you seen the Omega Man or the Terminal Man? I've seen the Omega Man. I saw the Omega Man pretty recently. Haven't seen the Terminal Man. The weirdest part about the Omega Man, watching it today, is Clint Eastwood. Is that who it is? Clint Eastwood, like, trying to be 70s cool. I don't know. Jason, do you agree with Cats re-editing the animations while it's still in theater? In that case, from what I understand, they literally hadn't finished yet what the studio decided to release it anyway. I think... I think that if they thought the reason people weren't going to see the movies because the animation quality wasn't good enough, they were definitely mistaken. For me, personally, it would have enhanced my enjoyment if it was even worse than it was. I really enjoyed the movie Cats. Had a good time watching it. They're patching movies post-launch now. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Movies are delivered via, like, the projectors are just hooked up to computers that download the movies. So it makes sense that they would start doing that. As for what I think about it, I don't know. There's been some goofy stuff done with movies. Like when Clue was released for like multiple versions with multiple endings. When you watch it now, they just have all the endings that you can watch in succession, but we did it. We blew up whatever that was. Done projection for AMC theaters. It's all digital these days. They send us physical hard drives. Yeah, it makes sense. There was this weird, like... I think in the 2000s, there was this point in which going to the movies, you would almost always run into extreme projection problems. You'd run into like every time I'd go to the theater, either things would be completely out of focus, or the gate alignment would be wrong, or there'd be something wrong with the sound projection. It would just be miserable watching it. As someone who notices all of that stuff, I just hated going to the theaters. And the reason for all that stuff was because movie theaters stopped hiring expensive lifelong projectionists who like had trained for their craft and stuff, and started hiring like minimum wage workers to do that work. And the setups were really complicated, so it was like minimum wage workers being asked to do stuff that that like trained professionals had at some point done, and it mostly didn't work. And nowadays, from what I understand, like the projection systems are a lot simpler and everything's digital, so it's not quite as as complicated as it was. Yeah, I learned how to build playlists and everything in a day way easier. That's good. I am glad that it's easier now. In Europe, you go to a movie and nobody makes any noise in the room at all. Incredible. I mostly have stopped going to the theater just because it's such a miserable experience. Like, the projection's fine now. I haven't gone to a movie and had projection problems in a while. But there's always, like, someone on their phone. There's always people making lots of food noises, plastic wrappers and oh my god, plastic wrappers and stuff. So there's a couple of people talking. How am I gonna do this? I gotta figure out how to make this jump. Ah, there we go. All right. Got him. Wow, look at that. Look at that sunset back there. During my viewing of The Lion King 2019, an adult woman behind me sang along to every song, and a man in front of me vaped directly upwards. Unbelievable. Sounds sounds great, Adam. Ugh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Look at this nonsense. Having your own home cinema. Proton, if I could have my own home cinema, that would be great. God, I would love to have a little tiny, little theater. I have an uncle who has a home theater. Has a whole theater room with a projector and everything. God. I don't. That seems like it would be pretty expensive to set up. Oh ha ha ha! One day, that's definitely the dream. One day, before I'm a dead person, I want to have a home theater where I can just non-stop play the Speed Racer movie. Non-stop Speed Racer, 24/7. Yeah, man, it's really slowing down with this villain. I like the heat-seeking gun because I don't have to figure out where I'm supposed to shoot. It just sort of figures itself out. I watch all my movies on my old 1050 monitor using bad stereo speakers. Wait, who is this? Look at this robot. Yeah, I've got a decent TV, but it's really old. It wasn't like a state-of-the-art TV when I got it. But it was okay. It was a decent TV. It was well reviewed. A well reviewed television. I got it. I think like how long ago would it have been? It would have been like 10 years ago. They keep coming out with like, am I supposed to go this way? Yeah, I guess so. Keep coming out with new types of televisions. I keep thinking about it, but it's too expensive. Too much money. And the old one still works. I don't need 4,000 pixels. I don't need that 4K stuff. What do I need 4Ks for? Can you imagine having 4Ks? Four entire Ks. By the time I get 4K, they'll have the 8Ks out there. Oh, look at this. Wow. Look at this thing. You need 4Ks in the event you lose 3. Ah, that's true. They already do. Yeah, I know they do. I know. It's not super common as far as I know. I don't even know what 8K material you'd watch outside of, like, downloading specialty stuff. Good job, rookie! Play like a man, try a harder mode. Jesus. Thanks a lot, game. I was cheating, too. Did you know that, game? Well, what a terrible end. What a terrible end to this game. Thank you, game. Thank you for insulting me as I beat it. I appreciate it. Well, that's Contra Legacy of War. Thank you to whoever sent this in. I mentioned this at the beginning, but someone had sent me a huge, massive package. Just a huge, giant package filled with games, including this one, as well as a full Sega Saturn. Couldn't believe it. Anyway, if you are watching, thank you again. I enjoyed this game. There's not a whole lot of Sega Saturn games I don't have, and you managed to send a game that I didn't have, which is incredible. I'm so pleased. Contra Legacy of War. I got the big pile of games. I'm gonna be going through them and play some more of them at some point. Yeah, no, that's about it for today. Tomorrow I'll be playing. What am I playing tomorrow? Marcus had sent in a game. I'm gonna play that. Marcus sent that one in a while ago, and I haven't gotten to it yet. It's a Genesis game. I forget what the name is. I think I'm playing that tomorrow. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what I'll be playing tomorrow. The game that Marcus sent me on the Genesis. And then I've got a couple that I still need to play that Justin sent me. I think there's just 2 left. The 2 that I just got from Justin. Justin, if you send me other games that I haven't played yet and I've forgotten, please let me know. I'm pretty sure I have the 2 that Justin sent me, the 1 that Marcus sent me, and then the ones I just got from the anonymous person. Ernesto, thank you for the 50 Argentine pesos. What do you mean? We will not get a 4K reissue of Ghost House, but I wanted to experience all those glorious ghost busts in super resolution. Oh man, you're not even gonna get... I don't even think I'm gonna do like 1080p re-releases of most of my stuff. The Charlie finale wasn't even rendered in 1080p until the very last minute. That was originally just going to be a 720p release until I realized it was actually pretty simple to just re-render it at 1080p. I'm still using like a really old computer, so it's a lot easier working at 720p stuff. I've got a 2009 Mac Pro, so it's 11 years old at this point. I've, over the years, switched stuff out. It's got a nice SSD drive in it now, which it didn't have before. It's got some more RAM, a new video card, but it's still a 2009 computer. It's still an 11-year-old computer that I'm using to make the Charlie the Unicorn finale. Someone send this man a new Mac. The problem has been that they just kind of stopped making the Mac Pro for a while, and then they finally released a new Mac Pro, and it was terrible. It was a terrible Mac Pro, so I didn't get it. And then finally, they've just now come out with a brand new Mac Pro, which does look pretty good. It's modular, but I mean, to get it, it's so much money. It's so expensive. It's like I think with all the stuff I would need in it, it's going to be like $10,000 or something ridiculous like that. Which, you know, I don't have $10,000 to spend on a computer right now. Definitely don't have that 10 grand. So, not going to get that Mac Pro. I spent a lot on the 2009 Mac Pro, which, because I did spend a lot on that, it has lasted me as long as it has. And I definitely wouldn't spend that much money on a computer that wasn't modular so that I can't, like, upgrade it in the future and have it last another 10 years. Gotta love that modular tech. Yeah. Just build a PC like a champ. Well, I mean, I use all Mac software, so that's not really gonna work for me. I have a PC. I use the PC for streaming. It's definitely like OBS definitely works a lot better in Windows than it does in Mac OS. But I use a lot of programs that just don't exist on the PC. Wouldn't an iMac Pro or MacBook Pro serve you well for your future projects? I do have, when I did the, what do you call it? I've gotten, through both of the Kickstarters, I've managed to get new computers. For the Detective Heart of America Kickstarter, I was able to get an iMac, and I do some of the work on that iMac, and I was able to get a MacBook Pro from the Charlie the Unicorn Kickstarter, so that I can do additional work when traveling and stuff. But there's still a lot of work that I need a dedicated desktop for. And the iMac's very expensive, and the problem with with like an iMac is it's like you're spending all that money, but if anything goes wrong, it's a costly repair, and you can't do many upgrades, so it doesn't last as long. It's basically like I need to get, the next time a big project that I'm fundraising for happens, I'll use part of that on the new Mac Pro. But it's gonna be a while. I've still got a lot of stuff to do. Write it off on your taxes. I mean, that doesn't work if I don't have the money to begin with. But a Mac Mini maxed out? No, definitely not. I like the Mac Mini, but that's not really what that's used for. At this point, I mean, I really honestly just kind of have to think about what I'm doing with my work stuff and what kind of computer I actually need in the future. My priorities have definitely changed. Like, I don't know how many huge animation projects I'm going to be doing all on my own. It helps having a big tower PC when you need 1,000 things hooked up for it. Because, like, I do the music stuff, that's all hooked up. I do the drawing stuff, so I got the big Wacom hooked up. Build your own PC. Again, Mac. I use all the creative software that I use is all Mac only, outside of the Adobe stuff. So it's not an option. Panhandle. I could do that. I could write a sign that says, "Please, I need I need an extremely expensive computer." Ernesto, thank you for the 20 Argentine pesos. 34 cents for the Mac Pro for Jason fund. I don't need a Mac Pro right now. I mean, the Charlie the Unicorn finale is the last big project I'm doing with this Mac Pro. It's the final send-off. It's lasted me pretty long. It's doing pretty well. I do have to have it constantly at an angle. I can't have it standing directly straight up, or it makes a bunch of terrible noises. I've got to have it at an angle, so I've got some paper underneath one corner. It occasionally hard freezes, losing me my project that I have if I haven't saved recently. Everything's cloud backed up, so there's no risk of the data being lost, but just use an iMac. I mean, that was mentioned before. I do have an iMac. I do use that for certain stuff, specifically for video editing. The iMac works well for video editing, but I need more junk for what do you call it, for animation. I did miss some super chats. My goodness. Ernesto, thank you for the 5 Argentine pesos. Thank you for the $5. E. Perfect. I don't understand the E, but thank you. I appreciate it. 111 Yagras, thank you for the 100 rubles. What really needs 4K release is hit it with a car. So many tiny fragments. When car hits stuff. You can probably do some upscaling. I've got some pretty complicated upscaling. All the footage is 1080p. But there are some software products that'll do some pretty ridiculous upscaling. It takes a while to render. But you get a lot of false detail. False detail doing that. I've never tried upscaling to 4K. Why doesn't Netflix pick something from you? Netflix mostly picks up terrible things. So I guess I have a shot. I guess I have a shot. I need to pitch something to them. My main problem has been, like, I just don't pitch stuff. I pitched a couple of things, which didn't work out. But you really gotta be pitching pretty much continuously in order to get something picked up, which is not something that I've done. I haven't taken the time to make it my full-time job to pitch projects, which you gotta do if you want to get something picked up. One day. Been watching a bunch of old-timey black and white films in the Criterion collection, and I've thought, I want to make an old-timey black and white movie. But not old-timey, it's just all modern, but it's filmed as if it's a French New Wave film. That's my big idea. Bring back the French New Wave. Sci-Fi just picked up a bunch of YouTube videos for their new late night block. Got a pitch to Sci-Fi. I've got some good science fiction stuff for them. I had a feature-length version of the Kumquat Eaters planned at one point. Could do that. Feature-length The Kumquat Eaters. It's about some aliens who want to eat some kumquats. I don't think any of my stuff pitches particularly well. That's been another problem. It's like, it's not really that. I don't think anything I've ever done, if you actually like describe it, sounds any good. I think my work has a quality to it. I think that there's a quality to my work that gives it value, but if you describe it, it doesn't sound particularly great. Nick the feature film, the television series. I don't know, Zeph. If Nick the feature film had sold well enough, I planned on, we had planned on doing a sequel set in Hawaii. It was like, if this makes $50,000, if this makes $50,000, then we'll all fly out to Hawaii and make a sequel. Nick goes to Hawaii. It didn't make $50,000. It didn't even make like $5,000. It made essentially no money. So we did not go to Hawaii to film a sequel to Nick the feature film. Which was too bad. Waffles in Hawaii. Imagine. Imagine. Congrats again on Charlie reaching 12 years. Oh, it's been way more than 12 years. I think it's been 15 years. There's like... The version of Charlie the Unicorn that's on my YouTube channel isn't the first one that was uploaded to YouTube. Like... It was uploaded to YouTube, I think, a couple of years before I put it up there. And then a couple of years before that, it was on Newgrounds. Yeah, so Charlie the Unicorn came out in 2015. November 2015. It's originally on Newgrounds, and then someone uploaded it to YouTube, and that's where it originally took off. And then at some point after that, I started my own YouTube channel and uploaded my own copy, which has way fewer views. Like, I think my version has like 16 million views or something like that, but the original version has like 60 million or something ridiculous. It's hard to find that original version if you don't have the original link. Like, YouTube's algorithm like kind of buries it now. Also, I realized Mr. Happy Face has gone from your channel. It's still there, it's just unlisted. I think there's some playlists that still have it. If you go to my playlists, I think it's still there in the playlist. There's a bunch of my videos that are unlisted now. Just because, like, I don't want people stumbling upon them, not knowing what they're getting into. I think I have it saved to my favorites too. I'll look for it there. Yeah, I mean, if you have the link definitely still works. It's just unlisted. Anyway, I think that's it for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Be back tomorrow. Like I said, I think I'm playing that Sega Genesis game. The name of which I forgot, which Marcus sent in. Have a great night, everyone. Great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.